All right, Saturday morning, the weekend is finally here. We are getting ready for some morning Warzone. Let's get our audio sorted out. We did have viewer quads last night, had many new players, which was a lot of fun. We ended up with 2 wins on the night, and I think we played for just about 3 hours, so that was kind of cool. Um, yeah, it's cold outside, but not quite freezing. It's 30, I don't know, 38 degrees and rain, so that's always fun. Might means we get some stuff done in the house, clean up deep, maybe a little bit of deep cleaning after Christmas. How about that? No, probably not. We'll just work in the garage. Lewis, good morning. A lot of people rolling in on the TikTok. Good to see that this morning. Yeah, yesterday we had one solo win in the morning. We had two Resurgence quads win for viewer quads last night. That was cool. Ace 11, good morning. How you doing? It's taken a while to find a match. We are trying to launch into a Battle Royale solo game. Jeremy H., good morning. We are live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, so any of the platforms are available. And if you're over on TikTok, make sure to tell me because I don't know you're there unless you put something into chat. I guess is what I was going to say. And same with Twitch, unless you put something up there, I don't really know you're there. On TikTok, I do see people rolling in and out. I don't necessarily call out to anybody unless they put something in chat. Josito, good morning from Chicago. I'm sure it should be snowy up there today, right? I think you guys are part of that big winter storm that went through. We just got the rain here. It was just above freezing. 3 inches of snow. There you go. Yeah, we had a little bit of snow flurries about 11 o'clock last night, and then it just turned all to rain. Austin Reed, I'm in the mountains of North Carolina, but way south, so I'm southwest of North Carolina. Wow, that whole thing was bad for some reason. My aim is off this morning a little bit. Austin, we got a little bit of snow yesterday here in Missouri. Yeah, I have a brother-in-law that lives in Missouri. He's in the metropolis of Thayer, Missouri, which I guess is just a little bit north of the Arkansas border, somewhere mid-state. And they said they got a little bit of snow too. Edge, good morning. So my daughter sent me over some design ideas for the merch store yesterday. Whole line of coffee cups. One says DPGladius is my dad. I'm sure she would be the only one that would buy that, but it was kind of funny. And then she had a bunch of coffee cups with little quotes on them, and it had the DPGladius silhouette with the orange tape and the bubble thoughts with little sayings on them. I thought those were kind of cute. All right, where are we going to drop? Battle Royale solo. We are not sniping today. We've decided that sniping is not our friend. Guess we're going late-ish. Sure. What's going on? Edge, good morning. Austin Reed, thanks for the follow this morning. Spicoli, we have about 7 feet in Anchorage, Alaska. Yeah, you know, when it comes to snow, I don't know if Anchorage, Alaska should really count. Don't you guys have snow like 7 months out of the year? I used to have a brother that lived, I don't think he was in Anchorage proper, but he was definitely in that area. And I just remember he would always send pictures of they were snowboarding and stuff. Like, I don't know, like at weird times of the year. But I guess they have glaciers close or something where you can actually go visit snow any time of the year. All right, well, we're hunted. We're out here in the boondocks with nothing going on. Ben, good morning. Why is Ben up so early? We'll find out in a minute. Edge, how am I today? Yeah, Ben is right. We will find out in about... Are we really going to climb that tower to get that contract? Is that something we need to do? No, Ben, it doesn't matter how the games go. We still enjoy playing. Alright, well, guessing we should climb that tower before our hunted guy gets here. Probably should have picked up that sniper rifle to take with us, but with any luck we won't be up there long enough for it to matter. This will give us a good jump off spot to get in circle. Whoa. I have no idea how to work ladders. I could probably count how many times we actually climbed one of these towers on one hand. Alright. Let's look at the circle while we're doing this. We're not far out. We do have to lay here for a minute. Austin Reed lives about 20 minutes from there. I live in West Plains. Yeah, it's a small world, isn't it? Okie Trucker, good morning. Cellbore 53, good morning. Uncle Cookout, good morning. Alright, what do we got? Anything useful? Probably not. So Circle's going to keep moving up towards the Highlands. So we should probably go ahead and work that direction. We could wait for... loadout and drink coffee. That might be a good thing. Just good morning. All right. Bounty averted. That's a good thing. Gas is coming. We have to jump off of here just before the gas hits. And it's not really going to help us for our bounty situation, but we might be able to slow roll it. Probably not. Could get a little more altitude and do it over again if we can wing this thing just right. Pretty decent. Alright, well, it was helpful. I don't know if it was the right thing to do. I do have the guy going to be coming for his loadout in a minute, but I've learned from historical accounts that us shopkeeping those things doesn't work out well most of the time. I'm kind of curious about this buy station. See if we can loot up before we move in. We need munitions. It's already been visited. We have a gas mask. I don't know what these other things are that we have. Munitions, UAV. What else are we holding on to? Custom perk package. Okay, that's normal. I guess that's all we can get. Maybe an armor box just in case things go poorly. Heard glass. I think it was in this building, but I'm not 100% sure. Got two guys right in front of us. Was on the roof, but I don't know where he ended up. The other guy was behind this building. Gonna move away. I don't see either one of them. He sees us though. Again, we don't see him. Let's keep moving. In general, you don't. You use OBS for Twitch. Yeah, so I have... frustrated. Man, he doesn't miss a shot, does he? Recovery Rocks, good morning. Alright, we have Gulag. We can do this. Sidewinder or 45s. We're going Sidewinder. Horrible fire rate, but we'll see how this works out. Feels AFK to me. He is. Should have ran for a little bit of cash, but didn't do it. All right, now what are we going to do? So I'm planning on trying to change my streaming setup. I want to have OBS do all of the scenes and just use TikTok for broadcasting to TikTok. Right now, I build the scenes on TikTok and I build the scenes on OBS. TikTok Live Studio and OBS for Twitch and YouTube. But that means it makes it hard if you want to like do any scene switching because you have to set up hotkeys for both applications. We have the most wanted close to us. Don't have a plate. This is bad. There's two people in there. We're just going to let them sort it out, I think. All right. But yeah, I think if I can get all of my scene control in OBS and just use the OBS virtual camera option to push one scene over to TikTok, then I can do all my controls on one application. So that would be much better.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I don't see whoever's dropping in, but... Wow, he was worse than me. He had a striker and he didn't even pull the trigger on it once. I think he was concerned. Why is there somebody in my building? And we would have never won a halfway decent gunfight against him. All he had to do was aim and pull the trigger on that striker and we would have been in trouble. Alright, well, let's see what else we got in here. And I don't want to hear bot lobby stuff because this is the only lobby I get. So if it's a bot lobby, it is what it is. 50 Cent. Yes, the man, Ben is all over today. There's no reason for me to even be here. We just let Ben answer everything. Yeah, I'm using the Razer Kraken V3 Hypersense. Whatever. It was the cheapest, good feeling headset that I could get. Alright, we're probably going to dump the sniper rifle because we are never good with it. I wouldn't say never, but we're not, we get distracted when we snipe. focus more on sniping and lose sight of the bigger goal, which is winning the game. It's a lot of fun, though. I mean, we sniped for a couple days in a row and had a lot of fun doing it. Probably some of the most fun on this map I've had.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
So I hear somebody, but I have no idea where they're at.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
All right, we have 8 grand. Kind of need our loadout. Let's hope for the best here. So we just got deaded outside. We're trying to listen before we do the same thing. That guy? That is a guy. We're looking right at him. Now all of a sudden that sniper rifle would be a good thing. Alright, so he's not going to let us. He's not going to let us go over there and look at him, is he? I guess we're just going to do that. Take that moment to get our loadout and put it over here. Grab our loadout and move away. Got a hit on it. Oh, now we got a... I don't know what we got score for then if it wasn't a hit. All right.
Locations are marked on your attack map.
Don't think we're going to worry about the supply boxes, but they usually stay well centered, so we'll let that thing cook for a little while. We have 3.5 minutes. Hit a vehicle. I don't know. I mean, we could take the train. Yeah, that just feels bad, doesn't it? Well, I hit the train. I got ran over by the train. Does that count? How do you get ran over by the train? I didn't think that was a thing. No, you got a hit marker on a vehicle DP. Oh, okay. Alright, so we got ran over by a train. We had 2 operator kills, 1 assist, 26th place, died for being dumb. All we had to do was stay where we were, let the lobby drop down a little bit more. Oh, 0 cool. That's where the hit points came from, was from my vehicle. Got it. I hit a vehicle with a mortar. Train 1, DPGladius 0. Absolutely. Yeah, that was just bad. I was going to jump on the last little car. I guess I got a little bit too close. I don't know. I don't think it should get hit that easy. Edge, why didn't you push the guy in that building? I don't know. You mean the guy we tried to drop the mortar on? It was out of the circle, so I don't think it was worth hanging out there. Matt Ward, how do you get the crates to auto open? They don't. I actually have to hit my letter F as I get close to open the crates. And usually I do run by the crate, so I'll open them as I'm going by and then turn to look at the loot a minute or on my way back by. Because if I open the crate and look down at it, I feel like I'm always looking down. So I think it's better just to open the crates, run by, circle back in the room, and loot. Anyway, Edge says, after I got my loadout, why didn't I go back and push that guy? Again, I just didn't think it was a good move. Obviously, that would have been a better move than getting hit by the train, but is what it is. Right, R. Santo, love watching you play. Good vibe. Thank you for that. X Killer, thanks for the follow. Matt Ward, we talked about the crate situation. Mark Towatus, thanks for the follow. What else did I miss? I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff. All aboard. Yeah. Recovery Rock. Gladys Geriatric Gardens. And care with the rocking chair. Mrs. P checking his BP now and then. Thanks, Recovery. Static, good morning. I'm sure that Recovery has that scripted to some type of a beat. It sounds like a rap song. You know, it is a rainy day today, so I might play a little bit extra. I don't know if it'll be on stream or just playing with friends. It's hard to say. I do get my new keyboard today, so might have to tune that up. Archie, good morning. Dan36 Gaming, good morning. A little more congested today than usual. I don't know if it was the cold weather over the last couple days or what, but not a great feeling. We have decided with the striker, you got to get a headshot early.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Put them down pretty quick if you get a headshot. Otherwise, it takes just about all of the ammo to do something with it.
All stations, we are green to go.
All right. What are you use, Pops? I'm using the striker and the Polytov 762. The big old LMG flapper gun. Cardiac Kane, good morning. Cardiac Kane, we had a chance of snow last night between 11 and like 1. It was cold enough to snow. But then after that, it was raining all night. So any snow we would have had would have washed away. And now it's going to be like 41 degrees and rain all day. First time chat over on Twitch, the Swamp Fox. Have you found you have more skips in your Twitch stream since Modern Warfare 3, or did that start when you multi-stream? Good question. I don't know what caused it. I feel like when we stopped streaming on kick.com and went to Twitch, or went to YouTube, we started getting problems. Moto Rampage, love your stream, buddy. Any reason why it's so low resolution on YouTube? We were just talking about that, Moto Rampage. We just started streaming on YouTube. So we're streaming Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And either something is not quite right with something. So I've been downing the resolution. We were at 720p. We actually bumped it up to 1080 just to see what the problem was. It got a lot worse. And we were also suffering with low frame rates in the game. And I had to pick a good balance between game playability and better streaming. So right now we're on the game playability end of the spectrum. So I'm up to, 130, 140 frames in game. And if we get that sorted out for a period of time, we will go ahead and change it back the other way. But yeah, it's me trying to figure out my setup and why it's so bad. I think we tried to drop YouTube and just do Twitch, and we had the same problem. So it's not really a YouTube issue. But yeah, see, Twitch right now is not doing well. It should be putting out 30 frames a second, and it's encoding only at 21. So, and occasionally it goes down to like 15. So we have some problem going on over there. And I don't know if it's Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if I tweaked something in Modern Warfare 3 that's causing it to be so bad. Like if I stop moving for a minute. Let's see if the encoder catches up. Swamp Fox. So you're having the same type of skip issues. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was because I really don't like it. I don't like that we can't get it to work right. And I don't know if the right answer is just go back to Twitch and TikTok. Skip YouTube for a while. Tweak those settings. I wish I could just get a streaming key for TikTok, and then that would solve a lot of the problem. Because right now we actually have to encode everything twice. We're encoding in TikTok, Live Studio, and we're encoding in OBS. So the computer has to render the game, play the game, encode 30 frames a second on OBS, encode it again in TikTok, and upload those feeds to the platform. So probably asking way too much for one computer to do. The Swamp Fox, yeah, if you find the problem, definitely come back and report, because that would be really cool. Alright. Well, we were talking so much, we kind of skipped the contract. That's alright. We should get loadout coming in about 15 seconds, so let's push back a little bit. But yeah, I apologize that the streams are not as crisp as they should be, and we will keep trying to work on the issue. And I work on it every day. Dead shot, just dead shot at us. He heard us coming. Nice little drop shot. Not much I can do about it. Swamp Fox has one PC, never had an issue with Modern Warfare 2. I don't remember any stream lag on Modern Warfare 2 either, now that you mention it. I always think my encoder was doing just fine, so I got to do something, because it is not good the way it is. I could probably zoom in the base canvas a little bit in OBS and solve the problem, but then you wouldn't get a full picture over on Twitch, so maybe that's not a good thing. All right, we got this. Focus. Alright, well, we got the kill. Took a lot more effort than we expected. Wow. Dead shot again. Same guy. I mean, that was our bad. Dropping right on loadout. We know better than that. To thy own self be true. 30-50 kill rate in multiplayer. Smaller map. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to get 50, 70 kills in multiplayer. That's not a... That's a given. It's a different game. Obviously, when you're just running around dying. I mean, if you look at how many times you die in multiplayer, you're probably dying 30 to 50 times also. So, it's a different game. I mean, you're just running and pulling the trigger. That's all it is. Matt, in Gulag, how did you know he was going right? I didn't know. I just slowed down, tried to listen, and with any luck, you can hear which way he's moving. Let's look at our graphics. See if I have something screwed up. It feels like something just isn't right. I'm not sure what it is. Eco mode preset. Ooh, efficiency optimized to reduce energy consumption. I don't care about that. I care about efficiency. Manual controls, sustainability settings. Desync is off. I don't want gameplay frame rate. I'm never going to get 165, so let's go to like 145. In menus, I don't need 145, but it doesn't really matter. Out of focus frame rate. I don't know. Yeah, something is different, because it shouldn't have changed that much. Just O says bots play multiplayer. I don't think it's bots, Just O. I think most of us play multiplayer only to level up guns. So you're jumping into multiplayer with a level 1 weapon, and you're just there to level the thing up. Swamp Fox has stopped streaming until we can figure it out. Might be a Twitch issue. Yeah, I don't know. Because if it was a Twitch issue, I wouldn't see an encoding problem on my side. But I'm definitely seeing in OBS the encoding rate drops. It should always be 30 frames per second and 30 frames per second encoding. But the encoder drops, and that's a problem. Maybe since it's a rain day, that's what I'm going to do after the stream today. Is work on finding why my encoders aren't working right. You know, multiplayer would probably be more fun if they did away with kill streaks. You know, there's nothing worse than playing a super small map and somebody has an attack helicopter hanging over the top, or somebody drops a cruise missile. And it's like, really? Or lethals. You know, somebody's just laying on the other side spamming grenades constantly. It just isn't fun, and it just kills the whole vibe of the game. But I could see, you know, if you limit the number of players in a game and just allow weapons, you know, regular primary and secondary, it could be a fun game mode. But even then, or rocket launchers, yeah, I mean, you really gonna have people using rocket launchers at 10-meter ranges? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not hating on it. I just don't like it. Yeah, yesterday I thought we had our streaming where the encoder was fixed, but today it's suspect again. And I don't know if maybe, I don't think I've installed anything on my machine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't installed anything. Do thy own self be true? Hate helicopters. Yeah, I mean the whole kill streak thing. UAV, sure, why not? But do you really need a cruise missile? Do you really need a helicopter? Do you really need any of that stuff? Probably not. Alright, we're going to grab this contract, loot up, wait for loadout. We should probably peek behind us, make sure we're not getting dumped on. And I could probably down my frame rate a little bit. As long as I get about 90 in the game, I can play it fairly well. And give a little bit more resources. Probably what I should do. Alright. We are being hunted. It's not serious yet. It's only one red. How about another weapon? There's still only one red, so not serious yet. Alright, we're 2 reds, so now it's starting to get sporting around here. Nice to get a portable radar. Still only 2 reds. No idea which direction he's coming from. Mr. Negativity. Mr. Negativity just died in a bad way. Alright, we're taking the striker instead. Even though it didn't do him any good, it'll probably do us more good. Yeah, I used to not even care who I killed or who shot me, but now I always look just to figure out if it's somebody that we care about. Alright. 30 seconds till loadout comes in. We gotta get closer to our contract because we only have 3 minutes to get that sorted. It'd be nice to get our loadout to drop right on top of that. We have a guy in the big building just past the next road. This building over here. 15 seconds. We got to get past this building. And that should work out just about perfect. These guys are working on something over there, so we will leave them alone until we get our loadout. There's 2 boxes. There's a guy on the other side of the bridge running this way. I'm sure he's already seen us. Got the gas mask we need. He might have some kill streaks. He already had his loadout, so that's not the guy. Did we hear anything? Thought we heard something. Do we risk climbing this tower to get the contract? Sure, why not? Hiding behind tent. This feels wrong. Anybody that was around us that heard those footsteps coming up the ladder is going to be looking to shoot at us. Anyway. Yeah, our Twitch is down to like 18 frames, 21 frames, so there's something seriously wrong over there. There's no drop frames, there's no bandwidth limitations. So, we got to get it sorted out. Alright, so this tells us that we have to get way over to Lowtown. So let's go ahead and follow the train track most likely. D-Dog, thanks for the follow. That spot is. Why is there a spot? Oh, that's my green mark behind the hill. Okay. But that might explain why we don't get as many people on Twitch as we would expect, because if the video sucks, well, why would you sit there and watch, right? Do you add players to your friends list? Mr. DVS. We do. We play viewer quads every Monday and Friday afternoon, and in order to do that, I have them over on. I have everybody on Twitch. You have to send me a friend request, so I add you as a friend, and it makes it a lot easier to put people in and out of games. So yeah, if you're playing viewer quads, you would be on my friends list. All right, we're not in a hurry to go anywhere. We probably should go ahead and cover the next little river, because you don't want to do this when everybody else is doing it. And we know the circle's going this way. But the Swamp Fox, I found it super hard if you try to stop streaming and then come back later. You're going to lose all your momentum on following. So yeah, you definitely got to figure out what's causing the issue. And maybe I could try streaming another game just to swap games up for like one day. You know, maybe we'll install Fortnite and just run around there, or Lego Fortnite. I don't know, just something to test, make sure that what we think is the problem is the problem. Durable gas mask, that's always good. All right, well, there's a train. Maybe go jump on the train. Yeah, it's probably not what we need to do. Andre, thanks for the follow. Nathan Spivey. Oh my goodness, we're looking at chat. Chat and almost got deaded. See if he had anything useful. Negative, 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 negative. A lot of stuff. Alright, most likely that car guy's going to come back this way. I have a hard time. Wow, really? I have a hard time. You know, I need to change. I was going to say I need to change where I put my thing. My tactical key is right next to my backpack key, and I always hit the wrong one. Volatility, good morning. Sea Breezy, good morning. Monopoly Plus. Yeah, we can try Monopoly. I don't know. No, I kind of meant I would try that off my primary times. I wouldn't replace a Warzone stream with that, but we might have a midday stream as a test stream or something. Just to see if we can sort out what the culprit is. And I know it's probably going to work out that my CPU's overloaded or something, but I don't really see that. I see like my CPU's operating at like 0.04%, 0.3%, 0.19 on TikTok, so both the encoders are not using CPU. Interesting though, I'm sitting still in here. My frames are like 90. My encoders are fine. As soon as I go outside, encoder goes to 14, frames stay the same. So I think there's just a lot more either distant. Oh, we've got somebody looking at us right over here. That's him. Got a problem here. Still looking for us. All right, well that was more stressful than it needed to be. I'm glad we got him, right? And I did look at his name. Does he have anything useful? He has a buy station. Let's chuck that way.
You have a buy station inbound.
Don't know why I did that. I actually thought my loadout had prox mines on it. I should probably look at the screen before I just chuck something. Well, that's not helpful. Alright, well, let's look at our backpack because obviously we're struggling here. Edge, good luck playing today, DP. Thank you for that. Oh, man. Volatility, good morning. Any viewer quad wins yesterday? Sea Breezy. Yeah, we had 2 wins yesterday. That was actually cool. We were going back and forth between Vondel and the new map.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Kind of expecting this guy to come back for his stuff. Alright, well, we'll say that he deserved that. Striker is not good right now at any kind of distance. Dude is going to be raging. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't hear anything in his prox chat, but he probably has prox chat turned off. Most Battle Royale solo players don't use prox chat because they know it gives them away. Is that the same guy? We're not going to care. We're just going to move. Shove a sniper high. While we have a second of downtime.
Yeah, you cheat.
Alright, so now I'm a cheating POS, I guess. Is what he said. His words, not mine. Alright.
25 are still active in the AO.
Can't see crap out of this building, so we need to probably do something different. At least we have an exit. Break the glass here. Got the guy on top of the roof also, but we're not gonna have eyes on him. Alright, we got a guy high left. Probably still have the guy on this corner. Alright, well, one more reload before we make a run for it. Gonna sit still for a second.
Stay low or use the water for concealment.
We have a kill streak. I'm gonna use it to block our run in.
Enemies located. Got gas moving in.
Not a lot of people laid down for this. Oh, I think I can get up here. Yes, okay. It's gonna lay down looking for us. One more reload. Ready to switch weapons at any moment.
Gas is inbound. Marking a safe zone.
Copy. Mortar strike inbound now.
Moving too fast. We should not have. I thought I got the kill streak deeper in the circle, but it wasn't. 7 plays. I thought we had some good rotations there, but we didn't close the deal. We had 8 kills, 3,000 damage, and 7th place. That circle's going to be a mess with kill streaks. All right. No, I thought you had this one. Definitely well played. Abdi, I think. Thank you for that. MF McDonald, thanks for the follow. MRDBS, yeah, your frames suck on Twitch. TikTok is flawless. Yeah, and it's weird because it's the same. Actually, we're spending half the bandwidth on TikTok that we are on Twitch. But we will sort that out today. We're going to go ahead and launch again. We're going to play the entire stream, and I'm sorry it sucks, but it's going to be what it is. Going to get some coffee, play another game, and I will sort it out during the middle of the day. Plus, I don't think there's any way I can change the settings while we are broadcasting. Let me just look real quick. So this is my, let's get my output. So we're pushing 3,000 bits per second, but let's down that a little bit because we shouldn't need that much. We should be able to do with like 25 presets. I don't know. Let's get lower quality but better encoding. We'll see if that does better. Yeah, if we could just keep the encoder from overloading, I think we'd be in much better shape than we are. Apple user 78, why not use the WSP? I don't like the fire rate on the WSP. I think it fires too fast. I think it's, no, I don't know. I think we've tried the WSP and we just didn't do as well as we do with the Striker. The only limitation on the Striker is you gotta get a headshot. If you don't get a headshot, it's bad. Yeah, we're still getting encoder overload, so whatever we just did didn't make it better.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll deploy
I don't see anything that I would, I mean, changing the encoder. Right now it's using my NVIDIA driver as my encoder. Maybe we could change that, but I think we've tried that in the past and it didn't get better. Anyway, we'll play with that today, not on stream. I am leaning towards it's a problem with the game, so either something's causing the problem. Your camera is fine though. Well, that's kind of weird. I don't know why the camera... Well, there's not as much movement in the camera, so you probably wouldn't notice the stutter. All right, we're not going to worry about it. We're gonna play the game. What do we think we should do? We could either try to get a bounty to poach, get some scavengers to get some loot, Or just find a closet to hide in. WSP 9 is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of things going on. TV, do you think new Warzone is better? I don't know. I mean, we had a lot of fun on Warzone 2. I mean, a lot of fun. We've done that for quite a while. We didn't dislike the movement. I mean, everybody was saying it was slow and clunky, but that's kind of my play style anyway. So it was actually a benefit for me because everyone else was limited to more realistic movements. And now I honestly feel like the movements are cartoony, and that was the first feeling we had when we started playing the game. And a lot of other people were saying the same thing. Compared to the other Warzone, everything felt a little more cartoonish. And is it better? I don't know. Alright, let's go see if we can get these contracts. Not a fan of running out in the middle of that bridge, but I guess we're going to do it. Yeah, so for right now, we're 30 and 30 on the encoder, so we shouldn't be seeing any glitching. CPU's like no use. Alright, well, running out on a bridge and stopping in the back of a truck probably is not a good thing to do. Good frames look better now. Alright, so we'll keep tweaking stuff. We'll see if it holds up though, because I still see it spiking down to 18 occasionally. Really? You creeped all the way behind us? Wow, okay, alright. It's all good. Ernest Matthew, good morning. Brandon Harris, what's up from Pittsburgh? How's Pittsburgh doing this morning? You guys should be like knee deep in snow by now, I would think. Russell Miller says it was glitching a tad. Hopefully it's getting better. Euphoric Abyss, good game, Gladius. Yeah, that was pretty bad. We got that contract and it put the contract right in the middle of the bridge, and we know better than that. You just can't go out in the middle of a bridge and grab something anymore. Let me see if there's anything else we can tweak on this. I'm going to down the frame rate just a little, or the bit rate just slightly, because I think the key is we got to get the encoder solid. If the encoder is not encoding everything, obviously the quality is going to suck. So we'll see. Camel Kyle, storm is knocking on our door here in northern Maryland. See, I thought it was all the way up north of you guys by now, but maybe not. I guess it is quite a few miles over there. Snowed in Illinois. Gonna be rain anyway. All right, so yeah, in Maryland, you're gonna probably get the same thing we got, which was just rain. And they're calling for. It's kind of weird if you look at our, well, now we are 41 in rain. So yeah, but they're saying the rain's gonna stop by 11 o'clock or so today, and then we'll be in the mid 40s and no rain. So maybe we'll get some outside work done. Space Age, just a bunch of ice here in North Carolina. You must be north of me in North Carolina, because we're in the mountains, but we're in the southwest part of the state, and we just got rain. Or maybe it's ice out there and I just haven't been outside to actually touch it. As long as it doesn't snow in Michigan. Clever one. So Clever one moved back over to Twitch. I don't know, did YouTube go bad, or am I just not reading your chats fast enough over on YouTube? Jaegerman, good morning. Yeah, we're still seeing the encoder dip down, so we're still not where we need to be. Mr. DVS, I just got your friend request. We'll get that sorted out. 4 to 6 inches starting this afternoon in Allentown. Yeah, I guess you guys really haven't had any snow yet this season. I know there was a little bit of lake effect snow in Ohio earlier in the year. It didn't last very long. That was pretty bad. Camel Kyle doesn't want any snow just because he's a delivery driver. I get it. I wouldn't want to be out on the highways. Dustin in Williamsport. All right. I think we do better from the edge. Like these type of things, the intel contracts. Here in Allentown, expecting the 4 to 6 this afternoon Easter. Doesn't seem like YouTube is an afterthought sometimes, but I know it's hard with multiple streams. It's more just the placement on my screen. I'm obviously looking at the middle of my screen most of the time, and I think by habit I look up and to my left, which is where the mini-map is on my game display. And I have my Twitch chat right above that, so every time I look that direction, I should be able to get a gun out. In the old Warzone, you used to be able to whip out your pistol and light somebody up if they were next to you. But yeah, so my go-to is looking at the mini-map. I see my Twitch chat right there. And if I'm looking middle screen, like when we're just flying here, I look straight up and that's my TikTok chat, and I have to look all the way to the right corner of my upper screen to get my YouTube chat. So there's not a lot of time that I'm actually looking that direction. Could probably do something to sort that out better. All right, a gun would be nice. Second gun would even be better. And this contract is inside next circle, but it's right in the new superstore. And we're calling it superstore because it's just always busy with people. Bass P, whatever. Just always a hot drop. In fact, there's a most wanted sitting right on that contract right now. So us pushing it and standing out in the open in the roof is not a good idea, but we'll see. We'll work up our nerve by the time we get closer and see if it's worth it. He actually moved closer to us. He's in this little building. Big building. I was hoping he had it back to us. That was good. Don't really want to stay close to him for very long. Bad things will happen. Alright. Best weapon is the throwing knife. LOL. I don't really know. I don't use throwing knives just because I'm not coordinated enough to use them. Rebel Dies Loud. Does YouTube have a pop chat box you can move around? It does. You have a pop-out chat box. That's what I use. And I actually close the TikTok stream manager while I'm streaming, just because I thought it was adding some overhead, but I don't think it really matters. Alright, there's nobody here. Except for that guy shooting at us. pretty far out there. So, oh no, he wasn't. He's right on this roof.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Alright, we really don't want to mess with this guy, and I think that might be what he's thinking too, is maybe it's not a smart idea to mess with DPGladius. No, he's not thinking that at all. He's thinking, how can I get a better angle to shoot at DPGladius? We kind of want our loadout. All right, well, that was something. Now we're up on a roof. That's never a good thing. All right. Travis, he hit those. Like, Travis was surprised that we hit those. Come on, Travis. We can... No, you're right. We're so lucky we hit those. All right, what do we got? Let's clean out our backpack. Looks pretty good. Hate trying to get an objective and someone is pop, pop, pop. Yeah, luckily it worked out on that one. I think this is him coming back for his stuff.
Watch the skies.
Gotta love the third party. All right. Patience. You just gotta wait them out, and usually it'll solve itself. All right, we should really cross the river now, not wait. You know, if you jumped in this river as a real person, you get swept. You could maybe get out down there somewhere. This one seems like it doesn't really flow that fast, even though it's drawn that way. Got your mad hard to keep update with all the new games. My word for you is indoors with rats. Yes, I'm not a... Why are we not hitting this guy? Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about that, I guess. Should have kept our sniper rifle. Yeah, indoors is not my strong suit. And obviously shooting at a moving target is not my strong suit. I like it when like a target is 50 meters away and they're just standing there. All right, so we got this guy over here. Oh, we got two of them. All right, so they're going to have to make a decision to move pretty quick. It's got that next building encircled. How far do we have to go? We got to get this far, which is no idea. Luckily, I don't think you can get out of that building very easily. Got to make sure he doesn't pick up a sniper rifle and dome us here. See? Exactly that. Good shot. Really good shot. User 64, which map are you playing? We're playing the Battle Royale solos, which is only on the Urkistan map, which is the new map. Wow, we're just not doing good.
Return to base.
Because that's what you should have been doing. Yes.
Return to base for debrief.
MR David, DVS. Do I miss the weapons tuning? I really do, because I feel like the weapons tuning lets you build a weapon for your exact playstyle. And since I play keyboard and mouse, I need recoil control, but I still would like to balance that with damage range. And most of the new attachments go one extreme or the other. Little tip, you can cancel your slide by clicking jump, not skippy. Yeah, I don't think I've had a problem canceling my slide. I'm gonna look at my quality real quick again. Render resolution 100%, we gotta do that. Dynamic resolution is off. Upscaling is off. Rate tracing is off. Variable rate scaling is on. I don't know what that means. Active technique that improves performance at a low visual cost by controlling where additional quality is needed. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Texture resolution is at normal. Texture filters at high. I'm going to put that on normal because I don't know what it does. Bullet impacts are on. I think you need to see that. See, I don't even know what this is, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Ambient occlusion, static objects only. Doesn't mean anything to me. Wave wetness. Let's turn that off. I don't really care what the waves look like. All right. I've never seen that setting before, so not sure what it does. Changing the settings won't make you any better, Ryan. Ryan, we're not worried about getting better. We're actually worried about why our Twitch stream is going into an encoder overload situation. So we're trying to turn down some settings so that our stream is better. So it's not about me. It's about getting the stream better. Got it? Coop Debt. YouTube is only streaming in 360. Yeah, we've downgraded it to 360 just to try to get it to be consistent. I'd rather a nice crisp 360 than a jittery 720. So that's what we're aiming for, is a nice, clean 360 or 420, whatever it will get to. But Ryan, S282, thank you for the comment, man. You're going to make me feel good about myself this morning. That's awesome. Try building a gun with minimal recoil is a pain. They actually gave us lots of attachments now. Actually, they gave us too many attachments. And you just gotta, if you use the show details screen, you can see very steadily, or you can see very much detail on exactly what an attachment's going to do. Like we're using the Tempest GH50. The only reason we're using it is it gives us 27% gun kick control, 10% horizontal recoil, and 27% vertical, which is better in the recoil category than any other attachment. So we're sacrificing the ability to have a silenced weapon for one that we can actually hit with. All right, I'm curious to see if our encoder overload errors go away. Coop Debt, can't even read the words. Can't watch 360. Coop Debt, sorry about that. Maybe jump over to TikTok. TikTok is nice and clear, even though it is a more zoomed in view of the game. But it's good to know. Maybe we'll drop YouTube as a platform if it's not. If YouTube people don't like it, we will drop it, because obviously we don't want to put something out that nobody likes. And we'll just focus on the other platforms. Rechello, are you playing with viewers today or solo? We're playing solo. We do viewer quads on Mondays and Fridays. And Today is not Monday or Friday, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, I have not seen the frames drop. Oh, we just saw the frames drop, so there's a problem with the game. I don't know what that problem is, but there is one. Melanie, DP, do you know what today is? You mean like the day of the week, or did I like miss an anniversary or birthday or something? I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. Yesterday we learned it was Friday, so Saturday's the next day in order. All right, let's just grab a quick bounty. Hope he gets poached. This is probably a bad move. Recommended just putting everything in the low. It doesn't change the graphics that much. Yeah, I agree that low in game is usually even better. The faster you can make the frames, you really don't need all the detail to make. I mean, unless you're trying to do cinematics or something, you don't really care about like the screen water reflections. We turn that off, and it's much easier to see the water now. So that was a good move, but I don't think it helped us on our encoder problem. We're still dipping down into the teens on frame rate. So we have something else that is amiss. We're actually gonna, is there anybody over on YouTube right now? If you're on YouTube, drop something in chat. If not, we're gonna stop our YouTube stream just to see if things get better. So if anybody's on YouTube that wants to keep the stream up, let me know, or it's gonna go away in like 5 seconds. 4,